Hello and welcome to Bahrain Now, your source of local initiatives, happenings, talents, and trends. I'm your host, Khalid Hijras, here to walk you through our exciting lineup of segments and personalities from around Bahrain. So don't go away, we'll be right back. A remarkable international achievement was recently accomplished by two students from Royal University for Women, who proudly represented Bahrain at the prestigious Willem C International Commercial Arbitration Moot. Competing against nearly 400 teams from around the world, they delivered an outstanding performance. The team advanced to the elimination rounds, marking a significant milestone on the global stage. They also earned multiple recognitions for their excellence in legal advocacy and teamwork. One of the highlights was an individual honor that showcased exceptional oral advocacy skills. Their success reflects not only personal dedication, but also strong academic guidance and support. To shed light on the growing contribution of Bahraini students to international legal arenas, we are pleased to be joined by Sarah Sharaf Ali and Latifa Saif from the Royal University for Women. Welcome, how are you both doing today?
We're very good. Thank you so much for having us.
It's a pleasure to have you both. Now, first of all, I'd like to congratulate you guys on this remarkable achievement. How does it feel to represent the Royal University for Women on such a global stage?
Well, it was a proud moment. We had a mixed feeling of being happy, being scared, and being proud. And representing the Royal University for Women in a global stage indicates the high quality of education that this great institution provides, and it also indicates that the Bahrain youth is capable of anything. So it was a very proud and an unforgettable moment for both of us.
Wonderful, very well said. And can you tell us about your experience participating in the Willem C International Commercial Arbitration Moot?
Well, the experience was very enlightening. We obviously were able to learn many new skills such as drafting and our oral advocacy skills, which I think as lawyers is very important, especially to learn at the education stage, so that when we are practicing in the future, we already have these skills and we've actually honed them through this competition that we've participated in.
Wonderful. And you've both competed against nearly 400 teams worldwide. That's no small feat. What was that experience like?
Well, I couldn't describe the experience. It was a phenomenal experience. Entering into the room and being around 400 teams and keeping in mind that those 400 teams are from in high prestigious universities was a phenomenal experience. And what was important is that we connected with different people from different backgrounds and culture. So it was very important for us. And it was a great experience to know about the different cultures, their different thoughts when it comes to solving this issue.
Wonderful, thank you for that insight. And what does it mean for you to qualify for the elimination rounds in such a prestigious competition?
It was an honor for us to be able to reach the elimination rounds. We didn't even know if we were going to be able to make it to the competition in the first place. So for us to make this achievement was a very big deal for us. And we were not only representing Bahrain, but also the entire region, as this was something that many universities in the region participated in. And therefore it was a very big honor for us, and we were very grateful to be able to reach to that stage.
Wonderful. And your team received an honorable mention for the Eric E. Bergston Award for Team Oral Arguments. How did you prepare for that level of advocacy?
I would say Sarah and I, we were so dedicated. We spent a lot of time, a lot of efforts on research, on drafting the memorandums, as Sarah has stated, and on the oral phase. So we have spent a lot of time. So receiving this award was like a payoff of the dedicated time and the efforts that we kept in the Moot journey.
Absolutely, I can imagine. And Sarah, actually, you earned an honorable mention for the Martin Domke Award for Best Individual Oralist. Could you share what this recognition means to you personally?
Well, it took a lot to get there. We had scheduled over 70 practice pleadings online with teams from all around the world before we even got to Vienna. So this just proved that all the hard work that we put in was finally recognized, and I was very grateful again to receive such an honor and have my name called out on the big stage.
And I mean, for both of you, this must have been a very, yeah, I mean, you've obviously both done an incredible job, but I mean, I'm sure it doesn't come without challenges, right? So can you tell us a little bit about both like on the academic and personal level, how you, what were the most challenging aspects of participating in this Moot?
I would say I'd begin with the academic level. Applying the laws is not something that's very easy, because before applying the law or the rules, you need to read different commentaries. And sometimes the same authority that you have just read about might change its perspective in the very next page. So it wasn't something very easy to handle. When it comes to the personal level, I'd say maintaining my time or balancing my time when it comes to the Moot journey and being a fourth-year law student wasn't easy at all. However, with time management, and because I've kept something in my mind and I want to accomplish it, and alhamdulillah, I've done it and I've managed between the both.
Alhamdulillah. And no, again, I mean, I think you should both be proud of how you've managed to see this through and how much you've managed to accomplish through it. And I mean, I think if anything, this just shows that you two are going to be very capable in the legal field. And you know, we look forward to congratulating you when the time comes that you formally enter the field. And now, how did you divide roles and collaborate effectively as a team throughout this competition?
So as a team, me and Latifa worked really well together, and we've spent a lot of time together, and we divided our roles equally. The Moot is divided into two sections, the procedural section and the merits section, and I was covering the procedural aspects, and Latifa was covering the merits of the case, and therefore we were able to divide our roles pretty smoothly. And we also have to say our thanks to our coach, Ms. Ghada, for helping us always achieve our goals and help us plan what we want to achieve exactly and help us throughout this journey.
No, it's wonderful, because even here I can see you two, the way that you complete each other's answers, you know, I can see the teamwork really coming alive. I'm sorry, you were going to say something, I
Yes,
believe.
if I'd add something on Sarah, is that we weren't just an academic colleagues, we were like sisters. I'd say my favorite moments between Sarah and I is that during the pleading, we would write on a very tiny sticky note a quote, and it says, "You will do a great job, just to stay calm, you've got it." So by motivating each other is very important. And as Sarah had stated, communication was the key between us. So I'm so glad that because of the Moot journey, I'm so glad that I met Sarah, and our relationship now is not just an academic colleagues, we're sisters and just like family.
That's wonderful. I mean, that's really heartwarming to hear, and I'm really happy you both got to experience this incredible event, you know, together. And now the team also received the Michael L. Schur Award for the Spirit of the Moot. What does this award represent to you guys?
Well, this award is given to teams that have struggled to get to Vienna and have put in the work and have achieved great things. And I think this perfectly represented us at that moment, as it took a lot of flights and a long journey to actually get to Vienna. And just as I said before, a few days before Vienna, we weren't even sure that if we were going to be able to make it or not, or if we would be able to make it back. But we're happy to say that we did make it, and we achieved really great results. Our score was 14 out of 400 teams, and this just proved to us that we put in the effort, and once somebody does put in the effort, God will reward them, and that's precisely why we think we got this award, and we're very happy to have it.
Very well said. And how does this experience enhance your skills in legal research, arbitration, and public speaking?
Mm-hmm. When it comes to the academic perspective, I believe that most of the law students focuses more on the theoretical parts of the law. However, what is very important is also implementing the theoretical part of the law. By participating in this competition, it had tackled us into being very good in the research, in the legal research perspective, and being brilliant speakers when it comes to the oral arguments, which is very important as a law student.
And now I can see from the way that you both talk, I mean, you guys have absolutely killed that part of it. It is incredible to see the way that you guys express yourselves. And how do you value the university's administrative and academic role in guiding you and supporting you through this journey?
Well, the university has always been our #1 supporter, and it showed through this journey when it comes to helping us with our professors if we do end up missing something because we have the Moot to give our attention to, then the professors were always there willing to help us through whatever we missed and give us, and to help us with whatever we missed. And so that's why we would want to extend our gratefulness to the Royal University for Women for always supporting us and never letting us down. And at every moment and every step of the way, our teachers and professors were there for guidance for us, and we really do appreciate that.
Wonderfully said, and I always love to see it when the universities are giving their all for their students, and clearly it pays off in the best of ways. Now, in what ways has this experience kind of shaped your future career goals in law or international arbitration?
Mm-hmm. I would say before participating in the Willem C Moot International Arbitration Competition, I was very eager to learn more about politics because I have an interest in politics. However, after participating in the Willem Moot competition, I shifted my interest into international arbitration disputes. Throughout my competition journey, I found out that dispute resolution is the future. And it was a very nice way to understand the arbitration and commercial dispute resolution in a very nice, academic, and high quality way.
Wonderful. And what advice would you give to other law students who aspire to participate in international competitions as you both have?
Well, I would definitely say go for it and just believe in yourself and know that you can do it. And honestly, through the experience of participating in Moots, it made my university experience more memorable. And I also met so many friends in the way and have networked in ways that cannot be achieved through just participating in university alone. And therefore, to just enhance your experience and overall all of your skills in research and oral advocacy, I recommend that any law student join any Moot that they have access to.
And just to wrap things up, I mean, what message would you like to share with young women across Bahrain who might be watching who are considering a career in law?
I would say believe in yourself. The legal field needs your perspective, needs your ideas, and need your voice. Believe in yourself. Bahrain, alhamdulillah, had provided different opportunity for you. So say yes for each opportunity that comes to you. And we all believe on you. So give it a shot and try your best.
Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. We have even more coming up here on Bahrain Now. This brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you for watching, and you can always reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below. We love to hear from you. This was Khalid Hidris. Until next time, good night and God bless.